there, and welcome to Practice Your Positive Daily, the podcast. I am your host, Sass. Today we are talking about HALT, HALT, spotting the signs and shifting your momentum. This is a sneaky one that steals our positive energy. I talked a few weeks ago about checking in on yourself and meeting your needs. This is taking it to a finer point. And so we're going to talk about HALT, which stands for hungry, angry, lonely, tired. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired. It's a simple acronym, but it can help us spot when we're running low on energy or getting off track, and it puts us into a position where it's going to be a lot easier to slip into that negative. Checking in on these things is like being your own coach, right? You're going to be looking for signs of when your player needs something, okay? So think about yourself like you're your own coach, you're your own trainer. You can't live your best life. You can't stay positive if you're not taking care of the basics. We take care of our athlete before we put them in the game. So HALT, it stands for hungry, angry, lonely, tired. These are 4 common human states, right? We might be eternal beings, but we are in this physical body right now, working with a 3D reality, and we need to take care of ourselves. They cloud our thinking. They lower our ability to adapt to stress, our resilience. They impact our mental game. They're big distractions. I talked about cross-training your focus. You can't be focused if you're hungry, angry, lonely, tired. When we think about these, we're more likely to be making impulsive decisions or let negativity take over. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired. It's like a check engine light for our well-being. It's like that coach checking in on us. And we know that our physical body influences our mental clarity. We know this. This isn't the Huberman podcast. I'm not going to give you an hour of research about how your mind and body are connected. You know that. We know that, right? We know hangry. We know when people are hungry and they're cranky, when your kiddo is losing their mind, it's time for bed. It's time for a snack. We're no different. We're no different. And the trick with these, hungry, angry, lonely, tired, is to catch them in real time, to be tuned into yourself. And so that if one of these 4 things takes over, hungry, angry, lonely, tired, you catch it in the moment before you go and snap at your partner, before you go and cut that guy off in traffic, before you go eat 14 Oreo cookies on the kitchen floor. Just a random example there. You want to do these things before. And guess what? If you're a parent, if you're a sig other, if you're around other humans, knowing hungry, angry, lonely, tired will help you see the people in your life through those lenses, right? My kid isn't a bad kid. She's just tired. She's just hungry, right? We're not going to have a bad night. We just need to pause and get something to eat, and we need to rest, right? We've been running around too much. These are little cues. And so often it's a little physical issue, and then our mind is going to take that little physical issue and run with it, when really if we just take care of the little physical issue, our mind doesn't have to run all the way to negativity. So let's talk about these one at a time. So hungry, we know hungry, right? When hungry or hangry, right? That's when I find when I'm hungry, little things get under my skin. Something that's maybe small feels like this huge task. Don't let yourself get so hungry that you make poor choices. You make poor food choices, or you make poor behavior choices. And listen, bonus, I am a registered dietitian. Most people confuse hunger and thirst. It's a lot more satisfying to go have a snack than to drink a glass of water. But our body often confuses hunger and thirst. Have a glass of water, have something to drink before you have a snack, and see if that doesn't help. And remember, when you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So thirst is not a good predictor of your hydration status. You need to keep drinking water, and electrolytes stay on top of that. So hungry, we know hungry. What is the answer for hungry? Relief. Hungry, you reach for relief, right? And that's having snacks on hand, thinking about your meals, planning in advance. There is no shame anymore. Everyone walks with a water bottle. There is no shame to bringing a snack. I bring snacks everywhere I go. And I did that long before I was a mom. Angry, angry, angry. Have you ever had a workout fueled by frustration? It can be motivating, right? When I get angry about something, man, I will get after it. I do not mind laying it out. But running on that emotion alone often ends up in trouble. Let's be honest, right? When I have a frustrating day and I go lift, it's fun. But you know what? Also, I probably am not warmed up as much. I'm more likely to get injured. I'm more likely to do something else bonehead because I'm in this clouded state of anger. And so when you're angry, you want to release, right? When you're angry, you have this tightness, this heaviness, this fire to you. You want to release. You want to let go of that fire, right? You want to let go of that anger. And that can be, a healthy workout. That can be walking or movement or journaling or talking to a friend. But don't let it push you to do something that you wouldn't do if you weren't angry. You can also breathe. That's a great exercise. Take a few deep breaths. I will say here, speaking from a woman's experience, I often say, oh, I'm not an angry person. I'm not an angry person because I don't yell at people or wall out when someone cuts me off in traffic. But I'm impatient and I get frustrated. And those are baby angries, right? That's still an angry mind. And so if you think about yourself, say, oh, I'm not an angry person. You probably are because it's a normal feeling. We all feel angry. The other one, hungry, angry. L, lonely. Lonely is a little bit more subtle. This might be that feeling that you're alone in the world, that you're separated, that no one cares, that somehow you are different, that no one notices, maybe that it doesn't matter, that you had a bad day and you don't have anyone to turn to, or you had a great day and you don't have someone to celebrate with. It could also maybe be feelings of unloved or unlovable. And so when you're lonely, you want to reach out to somebody, make a social connection, text that person. Listen, we'll talk about making friends, but listen, nobody's going to be upset if you text them and say, hey, so-and-so, just thinking about you. Hope you're doing well. Maybe we can talk sometime. That is such a simple, beautiful, harmless text. Do it. So check in or schedule some time to be with other people. You don't have to have a million best friends, but it's good to be around other people. Go to a community class, go to a club, go to a group workout, take a walk in the park and talk to other dog owners. Make sure you have regular hangouts that keep you around other people in real life, like human, real life. And the last one is tired, hungry, angry, lonely, tired. Having a good night's sleep makes all the difference. And if you've been a parent or worked nights, girl, not sleeping will just mess up everything. My mom always says things are always harder when we're tired. And isn't that true? So true. But we forget about it. If you know you didn't sleep well overnight for whatever reason, give yourself a break. Let yourself catch up. So tired. You need rest. When you're tired, you need rest. You might not be able to take an absolute nap at work, but you can take off your shoes or put your feet up or get snuggly for a few minutes or eat lunch away from your desk. Or, there's lots of ways to rest that give your body and your mind, importantly, your mind and your body a break. So those are the 4. Do you remember them? Hungry, angry, lonely, tired. Hungry, we're going for relief. Angry, we're going for release. Lonely, we're going to reach out to someone. Tired, we're going to get some rest. Okay, so the positive of the day is to identify HALT in yourself 3 times today. Check in on yourself 3 times today and see if you are hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, and then meet that need. Okay, so look for HALT, meet that need. It's going to help you build awareness and some self-compassion, and that's going to keep you positive and grounded. This is a good one. I love you. I will see you tomorrow.